In the heart of the Sonoran Desert, surrounded by the magic of towering saguaro, cacti, and endless blue skies, the city of Tucson, Arizona unfolds. Known for its rich cultural heritage, stunning natural beauty, and vibrant art scene, this enchanting desert oasis has a story to tell and an adventure awaits. Our tale begins with Whiskers, a delightfully chubby orange tabby with fur so fluffy it seemed to defy gravity. His emerald eyes sparkled with mischief as his whiskers twitched at the scent of adventure carried on the morning breeze. Every detail of his luxurious coat caught the soft sunlight, from the cream-colored patches on his chest to the distinctive dark stripes that created perfect symmetry across his round face. One ordinary day, Whiskers found himself drawn to a visitor in his quaint village. A large delivery truck. Another delivery truck, he mused, watching it rumble past. But this one was different. It bore license plates from far away, and through the open cargo door, Whiskers glimpsed packages marked with unfamiliar stamps and exotic destinations. His playful nature got the better of him. With a graceful leap that belied his chunky frame, Whiskers bounded into the truck just as the driver returned from his delivery. Hidden among boxers of pottery and desert souvenirs, the fluffy stowaway began an unexpected journey that would take him across the country and change his life forever. When Whiskers awoke, he found himself in a landscape unlike anything his village eyes had ever seen. Towering saguaro cacti stood like ancient sentinels against an impossibly vast sky, their arms raised in permanent salute to the sun.
The air shimmered with heat, and his detailed orange fur seemed to glow like burnished copper in the intense Arizona light.
"Bro?" he called out uncertainly, his expressive face showing both wonder and concern. Meanwhile, Carlos, the delivery driver, discovered the unexpected passenger.
"Well, I'll be," he said, chuckling at the sight of the fluffy ball of orange nestled among his packages. "Where did you come from? Beautiful."
Carlos, a lifelong Tucson resident with a soft spot for animals, couldn't bring himself to immediately turn Whiskers over to authorities. Instead, he brought the fluffy traveler to his favorite breakfast spot, Rosa's Desert Cafe, where Whiskers' cinematic appearance and gentle purring won over every customer within minutes. At the Tucson Animal Haven, Whiskers met Sage, a dignified desert tortoise whose shell bore the wisdom of 50 Sonoran summers. Sage moved with deliberate grace through the sanctuary's native plant garden, and Whiskers found himself mesmerized by stories of monsoon storms and desert survival.
"Desert's got its own rhythm. Little orange friend," Sage explained, his ancient eyes twinkling. "Fast ain't always better."
Whiskers' playful energy was infectious as he tried to match Sage's measured pace, his fluffy tail swishing with concentration. His face showed deep fascination as Sage pointed out hidden desert treasures, tiny wildflowers tucked between rocks, the intricate patterns of barrel cactus spines, and the way shadows created cool refuges in the heat. The next day, Dr. Luna Martinez, a young veterinarian at the Haven, was captivated by Whiskers' combination of adorable fluffiness and obvious intelligence. She decided to foster him while searching for his family, introducing him to urban Tucson life. Downtown proved to be a sensory wonderland for Whiskers. His cartoonish expressions of delight at the colorful murals along Congress Street made passersby stop and smile. His detailed fur created a beautiful contrast against the vibrant Southwest architecture. As he explored the historic district, at the Mercado San Whiskers discovered the joy of mariachi music, his ears perking up at the lively rhythms, while his expressive face showed pure contentment as children gently petted his ultra-soft coat. The Arizona Sonora Desert Museum became Whiskers' playground of discovery. Wildlife photographer James Sullivan was immediately struck by the cat's natural charisma and began documenting his visit for a feature on unexpected desert visitors. Whiskers' studio-quality appearance needed no enhancement. As he posed naturally beside prairie dog exhibits, his fluffy orange form creating perfect compositional balance against the desert backdrop. His playful curiosity about the animals was evident in every shot head tilted thoughtfully at the otter pool, paws pressed against glass, as he watched desert bighorn sheep, his round face showing wonder at every new sight. "You're a natural model," James chuckled.
Capturing Whisker's profile as golden hour light created a soft focus effect around his detailed fur. Those expressions are pure magic.
Dr. Martinez brought Whiskers to Sabino Canyon for a taste of desert mountain beauty. The tram ride up the canyon was an adventure in itself, its Whiskers perched in his special carrier. His expressive eyes wide as he took in the dramatic rock formations and desert vegetation. At the trail's end,
Whiskers cautiously approached Sabino Creek.
His cinematic moment came as he finally decided to drink.
his reflection perfectly mirrored in the clear water, while Saguaro stood guard in the background. The scene was worthy of a Pixar film, soft lighting filtering through Palo Verde trees, creating a natural studio setup around the fluffy protagonist.
A family of javelinas wandered nearby.
And Whisker's face showed both fascination and healthy respect for the desert's wild residents. The Tucson Gem and Mineral Show was in full swing, and Whiskers accompanied Dr. Martinez on her educational visit. His ultra-detailed fur seemed to shimmer alongside the precious stones on display, creating an amusing parallel that delighted visitors.
"That cat's coat is more beautiful than half these gems," remarked an elderly collector, admiring how Whisker's orange tabby markings caught the exhibition lighting.
Whisker's playful nature emerged as he cautiously investigated a display of smooth river rocks, his chubby paws batting gently at the smaller specimens, while his expressive face showed intense concentration. His cartoonish realism made every gesture endearing and photo-worthy. In the historic Sam Hughes neighborhood, Whiskers discovered the joy of tree-lined streets and adobe architecture. His fluffy form looked perfectly at home against the warm earth tones of traditional Southwest buildings. His detailed fur creating texture that seemed crafted by a master animator. Senora and Elena Gutierrez, a retired teacher with a garden full of desert marigolds, became Whisker's temporary neighborhood friend. His expressive face showed pure bliss as he rolled gently among the flowers, his ultra-soft coat collecting just enough pollen to give him a magical, golden dusting. "You look like sunshine came to life?" she laughed, watching him play with falling mesquite leaves. The University of Arizona campus provided new adventures for the curious tabby. Students couldn't resist his charm as he explored the old main area, his playful personality making him an instant campus celebrity. In the university's greenhouse, Whiskers encountered plants from around the world. His face showed comic confusion at a Venus flytrap demonstration, while his detailed whiskers twitched with interest at the humid tropical environments, different from the dry desert air he was beginning to love. Photography students gathered to capture his 8K-worthy appearance, amazed at how his natural lighting seemed studio-perfect in any setting. Local artist Miguel Santos was immediately inspired by Whiskers' presence at the Tucson Museum of Art. The cat says cartoonish realism, that perfect blend of adorable and lifelike seemed to embody the museum. A celebration of both traditional and contemporary art. Whiskers posed unconsciously beside a bronze sculpture of a coyote, his fluffy orange form creating a striking contrast with the dark metal. His expressive face showed polite interest in the human artwork, though he seemed more fascinated by the play of shadows and light throughout the galleries. "You're like a living piece of art," Miguel observed,
Sketching Whiskers as he sat regally in a patch of sunlight streaming through the museum's windows.
The day brought Whiskers' first experience with a desert monsoon. As dark clouds gathered over the Catalina Mountains, his expressive face showed a mix of concern and fascination. The air grew electric with anticipation, and his detailed fur seemed to stand on.